Hi, my name is Dr. Todd, and in this video, I'm going to show you a simple strategy that's helped me connect with even the most defiant kids. This has been my go-to strategy with thousands of different kids and teenagers I've worked with over the years. So this should work for any child, no matter what country they're from or background they have. Let me tell you a story about a boy we'll call Joey. Joey had a really negative peer group. They were all using drugs, shoplifting together, and he had even been arrested with them recently on one occasion. Here's a boy who had straight A's. He's now skipping school and failing all of his classes, and he doesn't even care. And now he's getting into more and more fights with mom and dad, and they don't know what to do. Usually our tendency, when our kids are defiant, our tendency is that we start parenting from a place of fear. What that means is that we become more controlling and more punitive. We try to lock them down. We try to put the hammer down. We're trying everything we can to control them. But control always backfires. It never works, and it never will work. I've seen a lot of situations like this, which is probably the norm, where one parent in the situation becomes very controlling. Like in this situation, it was Joey's dad. He was really trying to put the hammer down, and Joey hated him. He hated him for it, and he rebelled. On the other hand, mom was sort of soft, and she was trying to maintain a relationship with him. But she was then being blamed by dad because she was being, what he said, was too soft. You know, in reality, she was probably doing more good than not. Because when we have a really defiant teenager, there's nothing more important than maintaining our relationship with them. Because that's the only form of influence you have left. There is no other influence. And so that softer parent actually usually has the right idea. Luckily for Joey, his dad kind of came around to this and decided that he had to let go of his need to control Joey and just focus on maintaining a relationship with him. And we did a lot of work around this. I believe that if this is your son or daughter, you have got to find a way to hang on to them. In the end, Joey had gotten into so much trouble that he was arrested and spent some time in jail. It wasn't a long time, but this is when he really started to look at his life and decided that he wanted to change. But it was because of those severe consequences. Jail was not fun, and his future was starting to shut down. I really believe because his parents held on to that relationship, they were finally in a place where they could talk with him and he'd actually listen to them. He was finally ready to be influenced by them, and it's only because they had worked so hard at staying connected with him. It certainly came with a lot of pain, and they had to watch him screw his life up for a little bit. But here's a few things that are important in situations like this. Number one, I want you to focus on one goal and one goal only, and that goal is to find a way to make an emotional connection or stay connected with your kid. Your relationship is all you have left at this point, and this is usually when the relationships deteriorate the most. Remember that the more you try to control, the more you will lose. Also, remember that parenting from a place of fear naturally makes us become more controlling. And if your agenda is just about their behavior or about control, all you're going to find is a worsening power struggle. Remember, there is a paradox of control, and this is especially true with defiant kids. And this is the paradox. The more we try to control, the less control we have. The less we try to control, the more influence we will have. Hey, before I go on to the next point, I charge a lot of money for my services, but these videos for free. So I'd love it if you go down and click the like button and subscribe. That way, in the future, when more of these free videos come out, you'll get access to all of them. Number three, it's still okay to have boundaries and very clear expectations. You can be neutral, matter of fact, and businesslike, but you don't have to be punitive. Also, don't fix things for them. If they get arrested, don't go out and hire the town's best attorney, because now you've just wasted the best teaching opportunity that you have. They have to suffer consequences without you stepping in. This is a mistake that I see happening all too often. In Joey's case, his parents did not hire the best attorney. They actually let him sit in jail. They let him suffer those consequences, and it was hard for them, but they didn't fix it. Also remember, try to stay together as a team. These situations are super stressful for parents, and you have to support each other instead of sabotaging each other or criticizing each other. Just like Joey's dad coming around and allowing himself to be influenced by his wife's sort of relationship-based approach with their son, that really turned things for the better. And last, be patient and persistent, because this is a long haul and there are no quick fixes here. Hey, I've got a free ebook for you. If you'll click the link below, it'll take you to a page where you can download this ebook, and it'll help you have more harmony in your home.